channel, please share it with your near and dear. Just like before, she has a car. Opposite of that is she doesn't. As she is singular, we have to use does. She doesn't have. After do or does, we have to use only have. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't have a car. Yes or no type question is simply we are changing the order of subject and doesn't here. Doesn't she have a car? Doesn't she have a car? Is a question. And to put WH and how type of question, simply if you take why doesn't she have a car? Right. For example, if you take only has got sense like that, for example, you see she, instead of has, you see negatively hasn't. So she hasn't, opposite of she has is she hasn't. She hasn't got, she hasn't got a car. If you take, the question for this is simply just we have to change the order of this she and hasn't. Hasn't she got a car is the question. Why, for example, why hasn't she got a car? This is the way of putting a question negatively. We are going to learn another structure. The structure is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. These sentences are used when a person is in front of us or against us. That means addressing the person you only, we use these sentences. So under imperative sentences, what type of sentences are covered? Orders, requests, orders, requests, advice, instructions, warnings, such kind of sentences we use under imperative sentences. Imperative sentences means here order sentences maybe, request sentences maybe, or advice sentences, sentences which are used for advice, or sentences which are used as instructions, or sentences which are used as warnings also. As we use these sentences talking to the person against us, you, the subject, is always understood. You is always understood. We should not use the word you when we are talking to the other person. For example, come here. Come here is an order. If you say, come here please, this is a request. And in the same way, for example, turn right, and if you say turn right please, this may be sometimes turn right. When you say that, may be instruction also. So under instruction also we can use turn right, and requestingly if you ask, turn right please, you can say. And in the same way, for example, warnings may also be there. For example, be careful, be careful, like that. And sometimes you see, mind your own business, mind your own business, mind your own business. And for example, you see, in the same way, cross the road at a zebra crossing. This may be, you see, advice. Okay, we can use advice sentences, requests, orders, instructions, and warnings also under imperative sentences. But in all these sentences also, you is understood. Come here means you come here, but we don't use you as the person whom we are talking is in front of us. Just showing him only as we are talking, we don't use you, but without you only generally we use come here, come here please, turn right, that means you turn right. So instead of you turn right, simply removing you, we speak like this, turn right. Be careful means you be careful, and in the same way, mind your own business means you mind your own business. So like that, you is understood here. So in this way we use imperative sentences, and these are all positive sentences, as you know, positive sentences, positive. And now let's go to negative sentences also. In this we find negative sentences also. Now I'll give some more examples under negative also. Learn some negative imperative sentences also. As we are talking to the person against us, that means you, we have to take a helping verb here, do, with not, don't. Okay, so by taking don't, we can frame negative imperative sentences. For example, you say, don't go out. If you want to add please for this one, it becomes a request also. Don't go out, please. Don't go out, please. Like that. And for example, don't come in. Don't come in. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Like that, we can use many such sentences also. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me. Like that we can use. Okay, here also you is understood. You don't go out. You don't go out, please. You don't come in. Don't be lazy means you don't be lazy. You don't disturb me. So here in negative imperative sentences also, you is understood. As we are talking to the person you only, we don't use you. Okay, this is about negative imperative sentences. Okay, now let us know one more thing about these imperative sentences. Okay, we use do. We use do with imperative sentences also. So in what way we use do with imperative sentences, I'll now let you know. Right, okay. when do we use do with imperative sentences? If the person speaks is worried or annoyed, if the person speaks is worried or annoyed, or if he offers anything to any other person, then we use do before imperative sentences. Before imperative sentences. Once again I am telling, okay, listen. We use do before imperative sentences when the person speaks is worried or annoyed, or if he offers anything to any other person. In such cases, we can use do before imperative sentences. For example, example, do be quiet. Do be quiet. I am preparing for my exams. I am preparing for my exams. And in the same way, do come here tomorrow. As he is worrying about something, he asks the other person to be quiet in this way. In such cases, we can use do be quiet. And in the for example, you see, if we offer anything to other person also, we can use this do come here tomorrow. It's nothing but invitation or offer. Like that, you can use do. Do believe in me. It is like worrying. Right, okay, do have some rice. It is offering something. Do attend my birthday party. It is nothing but invitation or offer, like that. So, in such cases, we use do before imperative sentences also. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll meet in the next episode.